In the past, when someone would tell me that they shave their legs every single day, I would be like, maybe it's a little much. Maybe you could chill out a little bit. But then I got TikTok and that stuff doesn't faze me anymore because I've seen people with absolutely insane beauty routines.
This is my insane and slightly unhinged daily beauty maintenance routine. Being a baddie is a full-time job. There are no days off, there are no vacation days, and there are absolutely no sick days. So these are all the things that I do every single day without fail in hopes that it'll make me hotter because unfortunately I am very vain. Do not judge me.
Being vain is only one side of the coin. The other one is being insecure and feeling like you're not doing enough. Social media and TikTok especially are selling this idea that you have to be on top of your looks all the time, otherwise you will fall behind. And anytime you share your beauty routine, your skincare routine, whatever, there will be someone in the comments telling you what else you could add to it, how you could optimize it, or what else you could do to look better. And there seems to be no end, like there is no goal, there's no finished product that you're working towards. It's like you're supposed to do it constantly because you could always look better.
First thing in the morning, I use my Shark LED mask. I use the skin clearing mode for 8 minutes, and this kills acne-causing bacteria on the skin. It also has little cooling pads under the eyes that feel really good first thing in the morning.
I never really bought into this whole LED mask thing. Like, I know there are like some studies that show that it helps with this and that, but somehow I never got convinced that it would do something that a good skincare routine couldn't do. Anytime I see someone use one, I just feel like they got sold another product which like they didn't really need. Like if they had a good skincare routine, they wouldn't need an additional like light mask or whatever it is. But somehow it seems to be like an integral part of skincare routines nowadays.
Then I have a glass of room temperature water with lemon, which is not only good for digestion, but it is amazing for your skin. Then I wash my face and have my first shower of the day, which is just a body shower. Then I moisturize my entire body with a light body butter. Then I apply a little bit of moisturizer and SPF to my face, and I'm out the door to my workout class. I hit either a hot Pilates class or a reformer Pilates class. After my workout, I wash my face again and I do another body shower. Then I do my full morning skincare routine, which consists of vitamin C, peptides, moisturizer, and SPF again. Then throughout the day, I'll usually drink about a gallon of water, and I only eat pretty much whole foods. So fruits, vegetables, meat. Then at night, I have my third shower of the day, and this one is an everything shower.
I think in order to keep up with a routine like this, you genuinely need to be unemployed. Like, I cannot imagine someone with a regular job being able to do all that. On top of that, I don't think anyone needs to shower 3 times a day. I mean, she showers after the workout and then in the evening after the whole day, which those two kind of make sense to me. I mean, if you work out in the morning, you would like to take a shower afterwards so you don't stink for the whole day. Like, it makes sense to me. But then she takes an everything shower in the evening and then she wakes up in the morning and before the workout class, she takes a shower again. Like, this just doesn't make sense to me because if you took a proper shower in the evening, why do you need to wash yourself in the morning again before a workout class? Like, you're just going to sweat it off in like minutes, so why not just skip this one and just shower after the workout? Like, it would make so much more sense to me.
This is where I wash and deep condition my hair, and then I exfoliate and shave my entire body. When I'm out of the shower, I will lather myself in a body retinol, and then I seal it in and moisturize with a heavy body butter and a body oil. Then I double cleanse my face, and I'll use a face mask. It's usually Masque Vivant by Biologique, which is a pore clearing mask. After I wash that off, I'll use my Omnilux red light mask on my face and on my neck.
To me, everything showers is something you do, I don't know, maybe like once a week. Like, I will do an everything shower, like an in-depth everything shower before any event, like a wedding, Christmas, whatever it is. And other than that, if I don't have any like events coming up, I just do it probably once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. I just feel like that is enough. But to do it every single day, once again, I really think you need to be unemployed because like a proper everything shower takes me probably around 2 hours, and a normal shower with like a normal skincare routine takes maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. So I don't know how I would manage to take an everything shower every single day. Like, I genuinely think you need a lot of free time on your hands to keep up with a routine like this. Not to mention that once again, I don't think anyone needs to take an everything shower every single day. It's like with shaving every single day. Like you don't need it, it's just excessive.
Then I do my full evening skincare routine. I do skin cycling, so it looks a little bit different every night, but it typically consists of either a chemical exfoliant, a retinol, or a heavy moisturizer, and eye cream. Then I use a lash serum and apply castor oil to my lashes. That's how I get them so long. Then I use a scalp serum and oil the ends of my hair. And I wrap it up and put it in a bonnet. Then I'll use Aquaphor on my feet and put on a really thick pair of socks. And right before bed, I'll apply a thick lotion on my hands and a bunch of cuticle oil.
Most of the things she mentioned that she does every single day, I do maybe, I don't know, once a week, twice a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But I feel like she might be one of those people who genuinely believe that they need all of the stuff to have like a healthy skin and to look good and to smell nice. She might be easily influenced by social media and marketing, and I just think that she doesn't need like 90% of all the stuff and she would still look good and be hot and have a healthy skin and all of this. I am not against everything showers or like taking care of yourself in general. Obviously that would be very hypocritical of me, I do it as well, but I just think if it gets to a point where you're spending several hours every single day just like putting on products and making sure there's no hair anywhere, is just wasteful, and it's wasteful both of your money and your time.
And then I'll end my 2-hour evening routine with either journaling or reading before bed. All of this, and somehow I always feel like I could be doing more. I feel like this level of self-care is sort of a sickness. Let me know if you'd like a video of me further elaborating on this mental illness of mine that explains all of the beauty maintenance I do bi-weekly, monthly, and every 3 months, which is somehow even more rigorous than everything I do every single day.
It's hard for me to even imagine what else she could be doing in terms of her like beauty routine. I don't know, maybe it's like nails and hair and stuff like this, but I just feel like it is the social media effect that the goalpost keeps getting pushed, you know, like what seems like a normal routine today will not be enough tomorrow, because you'll go on TikTok and there will be a new product or a new skincare routine or whatever, and you will feel like you need this additional thing to keep up with everyone and to also look your best. It's like TikTok and social media in general are trying to convince you there's always room for optimization, even when you're like spending hours in the bathroom already. I don't think she ended up doing a video on her like monthly and bi-weekly and whatever routine. At least I didn't find it or on her profile, but I found someone else's.
I think I've officially mastered my beauty maintenance routine. Everything I do daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, and even yearly to stay low maintenance every day. So let's go through this guide together.
I find the phrase being high maintenance to be low maintenance really intriguing, because from what I noticed, in those videos when they show the routines, it's really hard to find like the low maintenance part. Like it's completely fine to just be high maintenance. I have nothing against that. I just think it is a problem if you sell it as being low maintenance, because this once again is what pushes the goalpost further. So let's see her everyday routine so you could see what I'm talking about.
Starting off with everything I do daily: body shower morning and night, a non-negotiable, brush and floss my teeth. My hair is either in a slick back or a braid most days. Today it's in a blowout, which is not the norm for me. Brow stain, eyelash curl, and lip stain. I have all three happening right now. AM and PM skincare routine. Vitamins, I love Lemmy. I love a gummy form of a vitamin. 60 plus ounces of water to stay super hydrated. I've been recently working out a lot more frequently and I love doing heated classes. Cuticle oil to keep your nails looking fresh. Clean phone after a day out. Take a Lysol wipe, take alcohol, take something. Wipe down your phone. Tea before bed. I love spearmint or peppermint tea or chamomile. Castor oil pack also before bed. Good for all sorts of things. I notice a lot of deep bloating in the morning as well. Sleep in a silk bonnet. This is something I've been doing for years. Matching PJ set makes me feel so put together.
Like, I don't know if you see what I'm talking about. I really don't know which part of what she said is the low maintenance part, right? Because she said she does all those things during the week to be low maintenance every single day, but this is her daily routine, which I think it is like a high maintenance routine. How I always understood that phrasing, you know, being high maintenance to be low maintenance is that you spend a little bit extra time, I don't know, once a week or whatever, doing a little extra self-care so that you can save time during the week and also save some money. But when I see what her daily routine is, I'm really questioning where the low maintenance part is.
Penny liners every day. This is something that might shock most people, but I wear penny liners every single day. Whether it's that time of the month or not, I have a penny liner on.
I have to warn you, this is probably the most horrible advice of this video. Please do not wear a panty liner every single day, unless, of course, your doctor advises you to. And trust me, I know that from experience. Panty liners are a breeding ground for germs, and they also stop like the proper air circulation that is supposed to like happen in your underwear or whatever, and it's like so easy to get a really nasty infection even if you change them often. There was a time where I was using them every single day, and I told it to my doctor, and she was like, no, please stop doing this. And I was like, yeah, but the slime, what do I do about the slime? And she was like, no, just try it for 2 weeks and see after 2 weeks. And trust me, if you stop wearing panty liners for 2 weeks, everything down there just gets normal, and it's like so much healthier, and the air is circulating down there, and it's like, trust me, so much better. Just don't listen to this advice, please, I'm begging you.
Now moving on to everything I do weekly, starting off with an everything shower. I only wash my hair once a week, so on days where I am, it's a 2 to 3 time shampoo. The first shampoo is with a clarifying or a detox to just really get rid of any product buildup that I've been using. I always use a hair mask as conditioner for extra hydration. Just I feel like the product is a lot thicker and works a lot deeper. Vibration pad for 10 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week. I love using a vibration pad. I think it actually works. I definitely don't get 10,000 steps a day, so I feel like going on the pad for 10 minutes helps to circulate all the blood flow and just get my body moving.
Those vibration pads are another product that I just don't understand. Like, no hate to anyone using them, because I've tried them a couple of times and they do feel pretty relaxing. Like, in terms of relaxation, I really do get it. It does feel nice. But what it has to do with walking 10,000 steps a day, I really couldn't tell you.
Aquaphor on my feet and socks overnight really helps to just add that extra hydration back into your heels, into any dry spots you may have. Really helps to make your feet feel like a baby's bum. Change bed sheets once a week. The amount of dead skin that's sitting in your sheets that you don't see is so gross.
She has a bit of a more balanced approach than the first lady we talked about, because as you can see, for example, she moisturizes her feet once a week instead of every single day, which just makes a lot more sense to me. Then in the bi-weekly stuff, she has hair oiling, scalp massage, Olaplex and gel manicure. In the monthly thing, she has pedicure, washing makeup brushes and jewelry, a closet clean out and lymphatic drainage. And then in the things she does less often, she has, for example, Botox, a haircut, lip filler, things like that. And like I said, I really do struggle to find the part in this routine which is low maintenance. Like, she seems to be doing a lot every single day, and on top of that she does a lot like weekly, bi-weekly, all of the stuff, but she is selling it as things she does to be low maintenance, and this is the part that I have a huge problem with. She still has to spend a lot of time doing those things. She probably spends quite a lot of money on that, but somehow on TikTok it's branded as like the bare minimum or like a normal routine, when a normal routine is probably a tenth of that. I like taking care of myself. I am a bit partial to an everything shower, I'm not going to lie. But if I had to adhere to a strict schedule like this just to keep up with looking good, I would lose like all joy and relaxation that comes from taking care of yourself. There is also this idea that the uglier you go to bed, the prettier you wake up. And there is like a bunch of women who layer themselves with a bunch of products anytime they go to bed.
The uglier you go to bed, the hotter you wake up. These are the 5 things that I do every single night so I can wake up looking hot, looking good, looking juicy.
They will put on a face mask, hair rollers, a bonnet, a neck mask even, and they just go to sleep and all of this. A lot of them seem to do it either every single day or most days, which is an insane concept to me for a couple of reasons. First of all, they must have been blessed with some amazing sleep. I mean, I'm a really bad sleeper. It takes me a really long time to fall asleep as it is, and if I'm even like slightly inconvenienced, I'm not going to fall asleep. So I don't really know how they do it with like hair rollers and like the mask, which is like wet on your face. This is the feeling of a mask on my face. Like, it is relaxing when I'm doing it for like 20 minutes or whatever, but to sleep in that moist thing on, I can't even imagine that. And on top of that, I once again struggle to see why anyone would ever need a routine like this. I mean, if you have a decent like morning and evening skincare routine, you really don't need to sleep in a face mask. This is also the part which cannot be explained by they are doing this to relax, because I do believe that someone who takes a 2-hour shower every single day is doing this because it's their time to relax, it's their me time, or whatever you want to call it. So that I understand, but you cannot convince me that someone who goes to sleep in rollers and a face mask is doing it to relax. I think those women were sold the idea that they need to constantly optimize the way they look even while they are sleeping. That they cannot waste those 8 hours every day not taking care of themselves because it's just like empty time that they can fill with a face mask and rollers. And then when they wake up, they do like a morning shed, which is when they basically take off all of that and they transition into those like very beautiful women. And I really don't want to take anything away from their beauty, because those women are genuinely beautiful. Like, I love the way they look. I just think that they don't need to do all this to be beautiful. I wish that women believed there's more to them than their looks. And I wish more women believed in the power of their natural beauty. Because in my opinion, if those creators stopped doing like 90% of those things, they would be just as beautiful as they are, and they would have a lot more time and money to spend on other things. There is nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, but if it gets to a point where you're spending several hours in the shower every single day and you sleep in a face mask and rollers, this is where things get excessive, because nobody needs to do all this to look beautiful. But social media loves it. Brands love it, because if you believe you need all that, you're going to buy all of their products. Going back to what I said at the beginning of this video, that vanity is only one side of the coin and insecurity is the other, I think this is precisely what's being sold here. Not a beauty routine, not a product, but the feeling that you are falling behind, that there is some secret magical 12-step routine, and if you only found it, you would finally be enough. But there is no finish line. Like, this is kind of the whole point of this video, because first you start with taking a shower twice a day, then you add an everything shower, then you add an LED mask, then you add the vibration pads, then you add rollers, like overnight rollers, and like it never ends. There's no finish line. You're going to add and add and add and add things, and it's never going to end. And the wildest part is watching people rebrand it as being low maintenance or doing the bare minimum, because that means that the goalpost was pushed so far that like an hour-long evening routine seems like not enough. Like, you're not doing enough, you're falling behind everyone else, and you're not doing everything in your power to look as good as possible. So if you watched all of those videos and you felt a little bit called out because you do maybe, I don't know, 10% of what those women are doing, you're not falling behind. You're normal. You're just being sold a very time-consuming and very expensive idea of keeping up. As always, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, and if you don't know what to watch next, here are some of my videos that I'm sure you are going to like. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye!